Take a deep breath in and slowly let it out. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw soften. Let your mind begin to slow. Right now you're entering a sacred space. A space where you become magnetic to the energy of money. A space where struggle fades and flow begins. You don't need to try harder, you don't need to do more. You're not here to chase abundance, you're here to remember that abundance is already within you. Let's begin by turning your attention inward. Gently notice your breath. There's no need to change it. Just observe the air entering through your nose and leaving through your mouth. Each inhale is a message to the universe that says, I am ready. And each exhale releases resistance, fear, and lack. With every breath, you're letting go of old stories. Stories that told you money was hard to get, that you had to sacrifice your peace, that you weren't worthy yet. Breathe those lies out of your system right now. You are safe to receive. Feel the ground beneath you, the air around you, the stillness within you. This moment is abundance. There is nowhere to be but here. And in this present space, you begin to attune your vibration. You are moving into harmony with the frequency of money. Imagine this. What if money wasn't just paper or numbers on a screen? What if money was energy? What if it responded to you, your feelings, your expectations, your sense of worth? Money is not outside of you, it's not a reward for suffering, it's not something you have to beg for or prove yourself worthy of. Money is vibration, and your vibration is shifting right now. Visualize golden light swirling all around you. It's soft, warm, radiant. It moves with intention. This light is the energy of abundance. It surrounds you, it flows through you, it recognizes you. It's always been waiting for you to remember you were never separate from wealth. Now bring your awareness to your heart. Notice the energy there. Let it expand with your breath. Inhale into your chest and feel the warmth of that golden light begin to grow. With each breath it becomes brighter. This is your new magnetic field. This is where money begins to flow. Say to yourself now, softly, or in your mind, I am a money magnet. I am aligned with the vibration of wealth. Money loves to flow to me. I deserve to receive. I welcome abundance in all forms. Feel those words settle into your energy, not as wishes, but as truths. You are not asking for something outside of you. You are activating what has always been inside you. Right now you are aligning with a higher timeline, a version of you who no longer fears money, who no longer doubts their worth, who knows that the universe responds to the energy you hold, not the effort you push. Let's go deeper now. Picture yourself waking up in a life where money is easy, where your needs are met, where your bank account feels full, not just with numbers, but with freedom, security, possibility. You rise from bed feeling excited, knowing that wealth flows to you in expected and unexpected ways. What does your space look like? What sounds do you hear? What do you feel in your body when you know deeply that everything is taken care of? Let yourself see it, touch it, smell it. Imagine opening your inbox and seeing new deposits. Imagine tipping generously because you can. Imagine being relaxed while you shop, giving without fear, receiving without guilt. Notice the smile on your face, the calm in your chest, the ease in your breath. You're not trying to manifest this, you're remembering. This version of you already exists. In the quantum field, it's already done. You're simply aligning with the feeling now. Because the feeling is the signal, the emotion is the code, the vibration is the key. And as you continue to breathe, you continue to signal to the universe, I am ready to receive. I am worthy of wealth. I trust the process. Breathe in, feel the energy of money entering your field. Exhale, and release any last residue of doubt or lack. Again, inhale, abundance. Exhale, scarcity. Let it go. You no longer need it. Say these words silently or aloud and let them become your new truth. Money flows to me effortlessly. I am open to all the ways the universe wants to bless me. I receive with gratitude. I release with grace. I trust the timing. I trust myself. I trust the energy I am becoming. Let these affirmations become more than phrases. Let them become your internal dialogue. Let them echo in your cells, in your thoughts, in your decisions. Because you're not just visualizing abundance, you're vibrating it. You are it. And here's the truth most people miss. Money doesn't show up when you need it. It shows up when you match it. And right now your frequency is shifting. Right now you are remembering the truth. You were never broke. You were never behind. You were just vibrating in an old pattern. But now that pattern is gone. You've stepped into something new, something magnetic, something inevitable. Take one more slow, intentional breath. Feel the shift. Feel the alignment. Know that, even after this meditation ends, the energy remains. You've changed your frequency. And the universe is already responding. You're now flowing with the current of abundance, not pushing, not grasping, simply allowing. This is the secret most overlooked. Manifestation isn't about forcing things to happen. It's about relaxing into the knowing that they already have. Let yourself feel that now. That inner knowing. That quiet confidence. Like when you know the sun will rise in the morning, or that your next breath will come. Let money feel that certain, that natural, that consistent. Notice what happens in your body as you do this. Maybe your chest opens a little more, maybe your shoulders relax, maybe a soft smile appears without you even trying. That's alignment. That's you stepping out of survival and into creation. And from this place, let's return to your breath. Deeper now, fuller. Inhale through your nose and exhale slowly through your mouth. Again. Inhale, trust. Exhale, resistance. Inhale, ease. Exhale, control. Let your breath become your signal to the universe that you are no longer afraid to receive. Now, imagine you're standing in front of a beautiful mirror, but this mirror doesn't reflect your outer appearance. It shows your energy, your frequency, your alignment. And as you look into it now, you don't see fear. You don't see lack. You see light, power, radiance. You see a person who knows they are supported, a person who is financially free, not because of effort, but because of energy. In this mirror, you witness your higher self, the version of you who trusts money, who welcomes it, who shares it, who never doubts whether more is coming because it always does. This is who you truly are. You're not pretending, you're not acting, you're remembering. And now as you breathe, imagine stepping into that reflection, merging with that version of you, letting go of any last identity that told you money was out of reach, because it never was. It was simply waiting for you to vibrate in harmony with it. Feel this merging in your body, a gentle warmth in your chest, a soft glow in your hands, a sense of expansion in your heart. This is your new baseline. This is your wealth frequency. Repeat after me now, either in your mind or out loud. I am wealthy in energy. I am safe to receive. I am aligned with the flow of financial abundance. I trust in divine timing. I believe in my own worth. I allow miracles in. Let the words move beyond language. Let them become a vibration, a hum in your cells, a rhythm in your breath. These affirmations are not wishes, they are activations. You are not hoping, you are embodying. And now, let's deepen this embodiment through feeling. Bring to mind a specific moment you desire. Maybe it's paying off a debt with ease. Maybe it's seeing a large deposit arrive unexpectedly. Maybe it's standing in your dream home, knowing it's yours. Whatever it is, go there now, in your mind, in your body, in your vibration. What does the room smell like? What do you see around you? Who is with you? How does it feel in your stomach, in your chest, in your fingertips? Let it all be real, because on the energetic level it already is. Feel the joy, the relief, the gratitude, the pride. Let it build, let it expand. Let your breath ride the wave of this moment until your whole being is buzzing with the energy of yes. Yes to receiving, yes to wealth, yes to a life where you don't have to trade your peace for prosperity, yes to a reality where you trust money because you trust yourself. Take another deep breath in, hold it, and as you exhale, release the idea that you need to figure out the how. That part doesn't belong to you. Your job is the what and the why. The universe handles the how. Your only responsibility is your frequency, your thoughts, your feelings, your beliefs. And right now you are radiating the signal of a financially free being. Let's solidify that now with a few final affirmations. Feel each one. Breathe with each one. Let each phrase become part of your identity. I am financially supported by the universe. Money flows to me from known and unknown sources. Every time I breathe, I attract new opportunities. I am open to receiving. I am worthy of abundance. I am abundant. Feel the shift. Feel the truth. You didn't force it. You allowed it. And that's the most powerful thing you could ever do. The more you relax, the more you receive, the more you trust, the more it flows. The more you let go, the faster it comes. Abundance is not a destination. It's a state of being. And you are in that state now. You've released the old patterns. You've remembered your power. You've anchored into the present. And from this present moment, all things are possible. Let yourself bask in this vibration for just a little longer. No need to rush. This energy is not fragile. It is not fleeting. It is your natural state. You are returning to who you've always been, a powerful creator, a magnetic being, a soul who came here not to struggle but to thrive. And now you carry this knowing with you, into your thoughts, into your actions, into your day, into your sleep, even when you're not trying to manifest. This energy is still working for you. You don't need to micromanage it. You don't need to earn it. You just need to be it. And you are, right now. Let yourself settle even deeper now. You're not just listening, you're shifting. You're not just imagining, you're creating. Right now, your energy is doing the work. Right now, the universe is listening, and not just listening, it's responding. To your stillness, to your surrender, to your signal. You don't have to try harder. You don't have to fix anything. You only need to let the energy of abundance move through you. Just like breath. Just like light. Just like love. And it's safe to let it in. Let that truth land. It's safe to receive. Not because you've done enough, but because you are enough. You always were. Now feel into this. There is no lack. Not here. Not in this moment. Not in the universe. Lack is a perception, an echo from the past, but abundance is truth. It's the essence of life. It's how the trees grow, endlessly and without apology. It's how the ocean never stops flowing. It's how the sun rises every morning, never once needing permission to shine. You're part of that same rhythm, that same intelligence, that same universal design. And money is just another expression of that rhythm. It is not separate from spirit. It is not evil. It is not greedy. It is energy waiting to be directed, waiting to be claimed, waiting to be welcomed. And you, right now, are welcoming it. Let yourself smile gently. You're doing something sacred. You are reprogramming lifetimes of fear. You are undoing years of stress, stories, and scarcity. You are giving yourself permission to thrive. And that permission is all you ever needed. Now, feel into your body. Notice how much lighter you feel, how much more open. Maybe there's a warmth in your hands, a soft tingling around your crown, a hum in your chest. That's your alignment. That's your vibration tuning to something higher. And with that alignment comes a new sense of trust, not blind hope, not forced optimism, but deep embodied trust. Trust that the universe wants to support you. Trust that what you desire also desires you. Trust that money isn't running from you, it's finding its way to you now. And you don't have to chase it. You don't have to hustle for it. You don't have to beg, plead, or shrink yourself to earn it. You just have to be the version of you who already has it. That version who wakes up in peace, who pays with joy, who invests from a place of power, who gives generously, not out of obligation, but out of overflow. And you are becoming that version with every breath, with every affirmation, with every moment you choose to feel abundant before the evidence shows up. Because that's the secret. You don't wait to feel wealthy until the money arrives. You feel wealthy first and then the money follows. Because energy leads. Reality follows. So let's practice that now. Let's step into that feeling. Let's embody that truth. Imagine a wave of golden light entering through the top of your head. It's warm, gentle, powerful. It flows through your mind, clearing every doubt. It flows through your heart, dissolving every fear. It moves through your chest, your stomach, your legs, your feet, until your entire being is lit up with abundance. This golden light is money, not in form, but in frequency. It's filling you now, surrounding you, expanding beyond you. And as it does, it's attracting everything that matches it. New ideas, new opportunities, unexpected checks, supportive people, aligned clients, favorable circumstances. The more you breathe, the more you receive. You don't need to understand how. You don't need to figure out when. You just need to trust the process. Because you are the signal, and you are clear now. Let's anchor that clarity with some powerful truths. Let them enter like waves. Let them settle deep. I am safe to be wealthy. It is natural for me to receive. Money is an extension of my energy. I do not need to struggle to be worthy. The more I trust, the more I receive. My worth is not defined by my bank account. My abundance is inevitable. The universe is generous with me. Let those truths echo through you. Let them override every outdated belief you've ever carried. Let them dismantle every story that said you had to work harder, push more, or suffer longer. You don't. Not anymore. Because you are no longer vibrating with struggle. You are no longer resonating with lack. You are no longer attached to the old version of you, the one who doubted, feared, and chased. That version has been released. With every breath you are stepping further into the new you, the aligned you, the magnetic you, and this version trusts, even when there's no evidence yet, even when the outer world hasn't caught up, even when the bank balance doesn't reflect it yet. Because manifestation starts in the unseen. It begins with your thoughts, your feelings, your frequency. You trust first, and then you see. And the more you trust, the faster it comes. So allow yourself to trust a little deeper now. Let go of timelines. Let go of needing to control the how. Let go of proving anything to anyone. Your only job is to stay in the energy, the feeling, the alignment. Because from that state, inspired action comes. From that state, opportunities flow. From that state, miracles are normal. And you are now a match for the miraculous. You are now aligned with the frequency of fast money, not from force but from flow. And as you hold this energy a little longer, know this: the shift you've created here is permanent. You may not always feel it, but it's always active. The signal has been sent. The order has been placed. The frequency has been tuned. Now you receive. Now you allow. Now you become. There is nothing more for you to do right now. You've already done the most powerful thing you could do. You chose to shift your energy. You chose to align. You chose to believe, not with your mind, but with your being. That choice sends ripples through the universe. That choice activates timelines. That choice draws new outcomes to you like a magnet. And the more you relax into that, the more the universe responds. Not because you're trying harder, but because you've stopped trying to control. You've stopped gripping. You've stopped asking from a place of lack. You've started receiving from a place of knowing. Take a slow, full breath in. Let it expand your chest. Let it fill your belly. And as you exhale, let go of the illusion that anything is missing. Let go of the illusion that you're waiting. There is nothing missing. There is no delay. The energy has already shifted, and everything in your reality must now rise to meet the new signal you've sent. You are now living in a state of wealth. Not someday, not when the money shows up, now. Because wealth is not a number, it's not an amount, it's not a goal. It's a feeling. It's a rhythm. It's a vibration. And you are vibrating in that rhythm now. You've entered the current of receiving. You've entered the dimension where everything begins to unfold with grace. Where the clients find you, where the emails surprise you, where the ideas drop in, where the synchronicities line up. You don't have to chase. You don't have to beg. You don't even have to hustle. Your energy is working for you now, quietly, powerfully, faithfully. This is how manifestation works when you're no longer trying to prove anything, when you're no longer forcing, when you're no longer asking from fear. This is what happens when you move from survival to surrender, from panic to peace, from scarcity to certainty. And now, that certainty is yours. Feel it in your bones. Let it hum in your nervous system. Let it whisper through your thoughts. Let it become the new soundtrack of your life. Money is coming to me now. It flows in surprising, delightful ways. I don't need to figure it out. I just need to stay in alignment. I receive with grace. I give with joy. I hold with peace. And I trust, more than ever, that the universe has my back. Let that become your baseline. Let that become your truth. Let it rise from within you and guide your choices, your conversations, your actions. Because when you act from this place, not out of desperation but out of inspiration, everything you do becomes magnetic. That's how the universe responds, not to pressure, but to presence, not to neediness, but to clarity. Not to fear, but to faith. And you've cultivated that faith now. You've anchored it through your breath, through your stillness, through your willingness to feel it real before it appears. Because that's the most advanced form of manifestation. Feeling it real, acting as if it's already done because it is. You don't wait for the outside to change before you shift your vibration. You shift your vibration first. And then the outside catches up. You've already planted the seed, you've already watered it with belief, you've already nurtured it with vision. Now you allow it to bloom, not by digging it up, not by asking if it's working, but by trusting that it's already growing, even when you can't see it yet. Trust is the frequency of abundance. Trust is what allows the soil to stay fertile. Trust is what keeps you calm in the gap between intention and manifestation. That gap is not a void. It's a space of becoming. It's where invisible forces move in your favor. It's where quantum alignments shift behind the scenes. It's where miracles prepare to unfold. So relax into the gap. Smile into it. Let it be a space of celebration, not anxiety. Because the version of you who already has everything you want, she's not worried. He's not wondering if it's going to work. They are grounded, calm, open, magnetic. And that's the version you are being now. Take another breath. Let it move through you slowly. Let it carry this truth deeper. You were never blocked. You were never behind. You were simply remembering. And now, you've remembered. You've remembered who you are. You've remembered your power. You've remembered that money is not something to chase. It's something to align with. It's not just paper. It's not just numbers. It's an extension of your energy, a reflection of your openness, a mirror of your inner world. So, as you tend to that inner world with care, with love, with clarity, everything outside must reflect it. That is law. That is truth. That is alignment. And that is your path now. You don't need to force this energy to stay. It's not fragile. You have created a foundation, a new set point, a new frequency that becomes more natural the more you return to it. Every time you choose calm over panic, every time you choose gratitude over fear, every time you choose faith over doubt, you strengthen it, you solidify it, you become it. And that is the real work. Not pushing, not efforting, but remembering, feeling, trusting. You've done that now, you are doing that now. Let the momentum carry you. Let the frequency guide you. Let the universe surprise you. Because it will. And it already is. There's something else you may begin to notice. As this new energy integrates, you start to see the world differently. You notice patterns where you once saw problems. You see possibility where you once saw obstacles. You begin to respond instead of react. You become less attached to the when and more tuned into the now. Because now is where your power lives. Now is where abundance begins. Now is where the shift happens. And in this now, you are vibrating with the frequency of trust. A trust so deep it doesn't need proof. A trust so rooted it doesn't shake when results don't come instantly. A trust that says, I know it's mine, even if I haven't seen it yet. I know the energy is real, even if the evidence is still forming. This is where true creation begins. Not when you force the outcome, but when you align so deeply with the energy that your outer world has no choice but to reflect it. That's what you're doing right now. You're becoming magnetic to money, not by chasing it, but by harmonizing with it. You're moving into coherence with the vibration of abundance. Let that sink in. Let it rise through you. Let it shape the way you speak, the way you walk, the way you think about your future. Because from now on, everything is different, not because the world has changed, but because you have. And that's all it ever takes. One shift in energy, one moment of remembering, one breath of full-body belief. That's what creates new timelines. That's what opens new doors. That's what draws the right people, the right ideas, the right resources into your experience. You don't need to figure it all out. You don't need a perfect plan. You just need the right energy. And you have it now. So breathe again, gently, with reverence, with softness. Let this breath remind you that everything you desire is already on its way. In fact, it's already here, energetically, vibrationally, spiritually. It's in your field. It's in your timeline. And every time you relax, you move closer to it. You are no longer vibrating at the level of desperation. You've moved into certainty. And certainty is powerful. It's magnetic. It's peaceful. It's quiet but strong. Certainty doesn't chase. It receives. Certainty doesn't panic. It prepares. Certainty doesn't beg. It attracts. You are certain now, and that certainty is what makes you powerful. Feel how different that is from trying to force results. There's no tension in your body now, no tightness, just space, just breath, just flow. That's the energy of receiving. That's what money responds to, not neediness, not anxiety, but peace. Because money is not just an object, it's a vibration. And peace is one of the highest currencies there is. So as you breathe in wealth. Not just money, but wealth of time, wealth of energy, wealth of freedom, wealth of opportunities. As you exhale, let go of everything that told you it had to be hard. That story is done now, that version of you is done. You are done proving, done pleasing, done struggling. You are now available for ease. You are now aligned with overflow. You are now choosing to receive, not by force, but by resonance. The universe hears this choice, and it responds in kind. Not always in ways you expect, not always in the exact moment you wish, but always in the exact way you need. Trust that. Trust the delay if there is one, because even the delay has wisdom. Even the detour holds alignment. Even the wait is part of the receiving. And in the waiting you get to embody the next version of you, the one who already has what you've asked for. That version already lives inside of you. That version already knows the truth. That version already feels free, feels abundant, feels supported. And every time you act, speak, or think from that place, you bring it into form. So, act from abundance, not from lack. Speak as someone who is already supported. Think as someone who trusts the process completely. And in doing so, you collapse time. You speed up the manifestation. Not because you're rushing, but because you're matching the frequency of what you desire. The closer your energy aligns, the faster it arrives. So, keep aligning, keep breathing, keep opening. Every breath is a declaration now. Every thought is an instruction to the field. Every moment is an opportunity to choose a higher vibration. And the more you do, the more reality bends in your favor. This is not just theory. This is the truth beneath all manifestation. Your outer world is a reflection of your inner world, and your inner world has changed. You are no longer carrying the energy of scarcity. You are no longer tethered to struggle. You are no longer hoping something shifts. You know it already has. And this knowing will guide you. It will carry you into new experiences. It will call in the people, the ideas, the resources that match your vibration. It will lead you to opportunities that your old self would have overlooked, because now you see through new eyes. Now you trust from a deeper place. Now you create from wholeness. You are no longer waiting for permission to feel wealthy. You've given that permission to yourself. And because you feel it now, you become a match for it. Now, the energy you hold becomes the life you live, and your energy is aligned with wealth. You are now in perfect harmony with the vibration of receiving. There's no more trying, there's only allowing. And from this space of ease and presence, you begin to speak the truth of your soul. Not as a wish, not as a request, but as a remembrance. Breathe in. And as you exhale, feel these words settle deep. I am a money magnet. Let it echo in your body. I am a money magnet. Feel how that truth changes your posture, your breath, your presence. I am a money magnet. It's not something you're becoming. It's who you already are. Wealth flows to me effortlessly. Say it again. Wealth flows to me effortlessly. There's no strain, no struggle, no fight. Just flow. Wealth flows to me effortlessly. Let the words melt any doubt. Let them clear out the noise. Let them replace every limiting belief. Wealth flows to me effortlessly. Breathe that in. Now, soften your body. Open your heart. And let this next truth enter you fully. I trust the universe completely. Say it from your core. I trust the universe completely. You don't need to know how it's all going to unfold. You don't need to see the full path. You only need to trust the energy you're holding now. I trust the universe completely. I trust the timing. I trust the process. I trust myself. Let go a little more with each repetition. I trust the universe completely. Now, let your heart open wider. Let your hands relax at your sides. Let the field around you expand. And whisper this to your entire being. I am open to miracles. Feel how that changes your energy. I am open to miracles. Not just the ones you expect, but the ones you couldn't possibly predict. The ones that come when you least expect them. The ones that arrive like grace, like wind, like magic. I am open to miracles. You don't need to know what they'll look like. You only need to say yes. Say it again. I am open to miracles. And as these words settle, notice what's happening within you. There's a stillness now, a lightness, a clarity. You've spoken to the deepest part of yourself. And that part is listening. That part is responding. Because affirmations are not just words, they are codes. They are frequencies. They are activators. Every time you say them, you're not convincing the world. You're reminding yourself of what's always been true. You're calling home a version of you who never forgot. A version of you who walks in confidence. Who lives in overflow. Who trusts in divine order. And that version is now leading. So let's go deeper. Let's let the rhythm build. Let's let your body memorize the vibration of abundance. I am a money magnet. Wealth flows to me effortlessly. I trust the universe completely. I am open to miracles. I am a money magnet. Wealth flows to me effortlessly. I trust the universe completely. I am open to miracles. Say it again. Breathe with it. Let each phrase land with more depth, more clarity, more conviction. I am a money magnet. Wealth flows to me effortlessly. I trust the universe completely. I am open to miracles. Let the words vibrate through your cells. Let them imprint on your subconscious. Let them override everything you've ever been told about money, worth, and receiving. These are your truths now. This is your energy now. This is who you are now. So breathe one more time. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Let that breath carry these affirmations even deeper. Let it anchor them. Let it seal them. And know you never have to chase abundance again. You speak it. You feel it. You become it, and because you are it, it now finds you. There's a rhythm to everything. The wind doesn't force the trees to move, it simply flows and they respond. The tide doesn't need to control the ocean, it rises and falls, perfectly in time with the moon. Nothing in nature rushes. Nothing in nature doubts. And yet everything gets done. You are a part of that rhythm. You are made from the same intelligence. And just like the sea, you were never meant to force the current. You were meant to float. Let that image rise in your mind now. You, gently floating in the ocean. The water beneath you is warm. The sky above you is clear. You don't need to paddle. You don't need to struggle. The current carries you, effortlessly, graceful. That's what alignment feels like. You don't make it happen, you let it happen. Because trust is the true currency. Not hustle, not stress, not calculation. Trust. Trust in the unseen. Trust in divine timing. Trust that what is meant for you can never miss you. Feel what happens in your body when you give yourself permission to stop pushing. Maybe something softens, maybe something quiet. That quiet, that space, that stillness is where the magic begins. You are no longer in survival. You are no longer clinging to the how. You are now aligned with something much greater, because you've surrendered control and stepped into co-creation. Let that surrender deepen with each breath. You don't need to manage the timing. You don't need to obsess over the details. You don't need to prove your worth. You are already worthy. You are already chosen. You are already being guided. Neville Goddard said it simply. Assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Not wait until it arrives. Not hope it might work out. Assume. Feel it now. Live it now. Trust it now. You don't need to wish for abundance. You are abundance. And when you assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, the universe has no choice but to match you. It's not personal, it's energetic, it's vibrational, it's law. So let go of the story that you need to fight your way there. Let go of the idea that you need to be anxious to be responsible. Let go of the belief that worry keeps you safe. That's your ego's voice. That's the old wiring. That's the voice that says, if I don't control it, I might lose it. But here's the truth. You can't lose what's divinely aligned. You can't miss what's vibrationally yours. So thank the ego. You don't need to resist it. It's been trying to protect you. It's been trying to help. But now it can rest. You're no longer living from fear. You're no longer manifesting from tension. You're no longer reacting from a past identity. You're creating from presence, from peace, from knowing. Feel that knowing settle deep in your belly. Let it radiate into your heart. Let it rise through your spine. You are floating now. You're being carried by a force you don't need to explain. You just need to trust. You just need to be. There's nothing more to fix. There's nothing missing. Everything you've asked for is on its way, or already here. And the clearer you get, the quieter you become, the more you will feel it, not just intellectually, but spiritually, somatically, energetically. This is alignment. It's not loud, it's not dramatic, it's gentle, subtle, powerful. You've come home to the natural current. And in this space, everything is easier. You don't need to go out and find abundance. You simply allow it to find you. So breathe again, slow, full, unforced. Each inhale is trust. Each exhale is release. You are now open to divine orchestration. You are now surrendered to right timing. You are now aligned with ease, grace, and expansion. Let there be space. Let there be quiet. Let yourself rest in this silence. This is where receiving begins. In this space of stillness, something begins to bloom. A soft warmth in the heart. A quiet joy in the body. A sense that something has already arrived, even if your eyes haven't seen it yet. That feeling is gratitude, and it is one of the most magnetic forces in the universe. Gratitude doesn't wait for the manifestation to appear. Gratitude brings it closer, because when you express thanks now, before the evidence, you're telling the universe, I already believe, I already trust, I already receive. So let's begin right here, with the most basic gifts. Breathe in, and give thanks for that breath. Feel the air moving into your lungs. Feel your chest rise with life. That is abundance. Now, bring your awareness to your body. Whether it's relaxed, tired, healing, or energized, it is here, supporting you, carrying you, holding your soul. Whisper to it, thank you. Thank you, body. Thank you for this breath. Thank you for this life. Feel your feet. They've carried you through so many chapters. Feel your hands. They've created, touched, comforted, and built. Feel your eyes. They've seen beauty, pain, hope, and truth. And now, let your heart swell, because even if you're not where you want to be yet, you are on your way. You are choosing alignment. You are choosing belief. You are choosing a new story, and that is worth celebrating. Say it softly now. Thank you. Thank you for the air I breathe. Thank you for this peaceful moment. Thank you for the strength I carry. Thank you for the vision I hold. Let gratitude rise for the unseen, for the money already on its way, for the doors already beginning to open, for the connections being orchestrated right now behind the scenes, even if you don't see it yet. Feel it. Thank you for the abundance that's arriving. Thank you for the unexpected blessings. Thank you for the miracles that are already unfolding. You are already rich in energy. Let that truth land. You are already rich in energy. Wealth is not just about digits or possessions. It's about your ability to feel, to love, to hope, to align. You are not waiting to become abundant. You are learning to recognize how abundant you already are. And that recognition is the portal. Gratitude is not a reward for getting what you want. Gratitude is what makes you ready to receive it. It's the signal to the universe that you're aligned now, that you're a safe space for more flow, more joy, more freedom, more money. So let yourself feel it. Thank you for the roof over my head. Thank you for every dollar I've ever received. Thank you for the food on my table. Thank you for the warmth of sunlight on my skin. Thank you for this breath, this body, this moment. Because when you focus on what is already here, what's coming will arrive even faster. Gratitude doesn't chase. Gratitude doesn't beg. Gratitude smiles and opens the door. So smile now. Let your chest lift. Let your heart hum. Let your spirit rise into that space of joyful receiving. Thank you for the financial freedom that is becoming mine. Thank you for the overflow that allows me to bless others. Thank you for the clarity to receive with confidence and give with joy. Thank you for every lesson that led me here, even the ones that felt hard, even the moments I wanted to give up. Because now I see everything has been guiding me, shaping me, preparing me, and now I'm ready to receive, ready to thrive, ready to live in alignment with the wealth that's already mine in the energetic realm. Feel that energy swirl around you, golden, warm, joyful. It's not just visiting you, it's part of you. It's your natural state. You are never separate from abundance, you are just remembering your way back to it. And now you've returned. So as you breathe, feel yourself grounded in this truth. Every moment I give thanks, I become more magnetic. Every moment I notice what's right, I align more deeply. Every moment I appreciate, I accelerate the arrival of all that I desire. Gratitude is the gateway, and you've stepped through. Now, begin to gently return to your body, not because you're leaving this energy behind, but because you're bringing it with you. Let your awareness move back into the space around you. Feel the surface beneath you. Feel the air against your skin. Feel the quiet rhythm of your breath as it flows easily in and out. You are coming back into physical reality, but your energy has shifted. You're not the same as when you started. You're softer, you're clearer, you're open, and most importantly, you're aligned with abundance, aligned with flow, aligned with your truth. This shift you've created isn't temporary. It's not something that disappears when you open your eyes. It's an imprint, a new frequency, a remembered way of being, and the more you return to it, the more you feel it, the more you live it. Abundance is not a goal, it's a state. And now you know how to enter it. You've felt it in your body, you've breathed it into your cells, you've anchored it into your vibration. So carry it with you. Carry it into your thoughts, into your conversations, into the way you look at the world. Every time you choose presence over panic, every time you choose trust over fear, every time you choose gratitude over doubt, you reactivate this state, you reinforce this alignment, you make it your home. Let that settle in your body now, like warm sunlight resting on your chest. There's no more reaching, no more proving, no more waiting. You're already there. You've already tapped in. This energy lives in you. And the more you trust it, the more you listen to it, the more you allow it, the more it will guide you to the people who see your value, to the opportunities that elevate you, to the income streams that feel effortless, to the timeline where everything unfolds in divine perfection. not because you forced it, but because you finally stopped fighting the flow. You are abundance. You are alignment. You are the one you've been waiting for. Let that truth echo inside you now. I am already abundant. I simply remembered. Say it softly. I am already abundant. I simply remembered. Again, I am already abundant. I simply remembered. This is your mantra now. When fear rises, return to it. When doubt creeps in, return to it. When the world tries to distract you, return to it. Because the moment you remember, everything starts flowing again. Not because the outside world changed, but because you did. And now that you've anchored this energy, nothing is the same. You'll speak differently. You'll carry yourself differently. You'll make decisions from knowing, not from lack. And life will begin to reflect that. Not all at once, but steadily, lovingly, inevitably. So take one final deep breath now. In through your nose, hold it for a moment, and gently exhale through your mouth. Feel the fullness of this moment. You've shifted, you've aligned, you've remembered. And now abundance remembers you too. As we close this journey together, there is nothing more to figure out, nothing more to fix. You've done the work, you've come home to your own energy, and now you simply rest. Let these final affirmations guide you into a deeper state. Let them move through you gently. Let them whisper to the parts of you that have been waiting to feel safe again. These are not just words, they are reminders, they are activations, they are seeds planted in the rich soil of your subconscious. So let your body soften, let your mind float, let your heart open and receive. I receive with ease, I receive with grace, I receive because I am already worthy. I am in alignment with money, I am in harmony with abundance. I am connected to the unlimited flow of prosperity. Money supports my sole purpose. Money allows me to expand, give, and grow. Money flows into my life in expected and unexpected ways. I no longer resist receiving. I no longer delay my good. I no longer believe it has to be hard. Abundance is my natural state. Wealth is my new normal. Overflow is who I am now. I do not chase money, I attract it. I do not beg for money, I align with it. I do not fear money, I trust it. I am a clear channel for financial flow. I am magnetic to money in all forms. Every dollar I receive multiplies with ease. Every time I breathe, I grow more abundant. I live in a universe that wants to see me thrive. The universe is conspiring in my favor. Every day, in every way, I am becoming richer, in love, in peace, and in prosperity. I trust the unfolding of my wealth. I trust divine timing. I trust myself. It is safe to be wealthy. It is safe to be seen. It is safe to hold more. I give freely from overflow. I receive joyfully without guilt. I am open to divine surprises. I am open to sudden breakthroughs. I am open to effortless income. I am open to living my highest vision. I am no longer waiting for abundance. I am living in it now. I am surrounded by wealth. I am supported by money. I am nurtured by my own frequency. I no longer fear the future. The future is full of gifts I haven't even imagined yet. I celebrate what I have. I bless what is coming. I honor my current abundance, and I amplify it with joy. Every cell in my body is vibrating with prosperity. Every step I take is guided. Every idea I receive is inspired. Every dollar I spend returns multiplied. I am loved by life. I am chosen by abundance. I am trusted by the universe. I am already abundant. I simply remembered. Say that again with a little more breath. I am already abundant. I simply remembered. One more time, slower now. I am already abundant. I simply remembered. Let those words settle. Let them hum quietly beneath your thoughts. Let them continue looping even after this moment ends. Because this isn't the end of your abundance. It's the beginning of a new way of being. From this moment forward, you carry this vibration with you. Not because you're trying, but because it's who you are. It's who you've always been. A radiant, magnetic, powerful creator of wealth, peace, and purpose. And every time you listen again, every time you breathe like this, every time you remember, the energy deepens, the alignment strengthens, the manifestations accelerate. So rest now. Let your nervous system soak it in. Let your subconscious begin the integration. You are no longer seeking. You are aligned. You are no longer trying. You are receiving. You are no longer hoping. You are knowing. I am already abundant. I simply remembered. And now, so does the universe.